Should all servers be dedicated servers? Steve Bloemer says, of course all servers should not be dedicated servers, as the best server for any business or organization is the one that most closely matches their exact web hosting requirement, be that a virtual private server or shared. Cost is a primary factor. First, dedicated servers are generally way more expensive and are overkill for many businesses that only run informational websites, a mix of text and graphics with little dynamic content. Shared resources versus full control. Saying that, there are valid reasons to lease dedicated servers from hosting providers, primarily to retain full control over resources like CPU, RAM and I/O. Even though virtual private servers isolate accounts from each other, depending on their configuration, users still share certain resources. VPS versus VDS versus dedicated. VDS servers are currently trending as they feature dedicated resources, e.g., dedicated CPU cores and RAM. They're like miniature dedicated servers, just less expensive. In contrast, VPS servers can be configured via OpenVZ, XEN or KVM. It's far easier for hosting providers to oversell resources on OpenVZ configurations, which can and often do lead to poor website performance. If you're hosting complex applications, like Magento e-commerce or game servers, shared services aren't really the ideal solution. Dedicated servers can be custom configured to optimize whatever application or script works best for the client. And then there's server management to consider. Generally, shared hosting providers manage their own servers, restricting root access to their clients, while VPS providers may or may not offer management options. The majority of dedicated server packages, though, are bare metal, meaning no management options are offered, and if so, only at a premium. There are third-party vendors like ServerSurgeon and others that offer server management, if you're not comfortable managing a server yourself. Jeff Hawkins says, no, there's no good reason to have all servers dedicated. That's a waste of resources and an expense not everyone needs. If your purposes can be run on a portion of one server, then it's silly to not share the rest of that. Also, a faster, more capable server might be shared with many users, where each user might benefit from the periodic availability of the server's extra horsepower instead of forced into whatever resources are available on a smaller, cheaper dedicated machine. There might be a few security issues with a VPS, but with the better virtualization software available today, that risk is minor. If you don't need the resources or have budgetary restraints, who doesn't? Then a VPS or even a shared host is not a bad idea at all. John Smart says, no, most sites are just not busy enough. It would be a huge waste of resources to give each one a dedicated box. My company offers green hosting. Some clients need dedicated servers, but for the rest, it would cost so much, put so much energy and waste so many resources, it would be dire. Our shared servers are tuned to run really fast, and to make sure the load is never more than the server can manage very quickly and easily. Another factor is cost. We have shared hosting plans from $3.99 per month for a dedicated server. If we are providing the box, it starts at $70 a month. At $70 a month, there would be a lot of sites closing. Thank you for watching our video on, should all servers be dedicated servers?